हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, स्वागत है आपका रघुवंशी नीट के कैप्सूल कोर्स में। आज हमारा टॉपिक रहेगा कॉम्पिटेंट होस्ट फॉर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन विथ recombinant DNA. Now this topic you can see easily in the class 12th NCERT. Now here the host may be the bacteria or it may be the animal cell or it may be the plant cell. So first we'll see what is actual meaning of ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन। ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन किसको कहते हैं? जैसे कि आपने जेनेटिक्स में पढ़ा था ग्रिफिथ का एक्सपेरिमेंट, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन। बट हियर विल स्टडी आर्टिफिशियल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन। कैसे कोई बैक्टीरिया अपने सराउंडिंग मीडियम में डीएनए को इनटेक कर सकता है, ले सकता है, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड artificial transformation. So here it is written, transformation means ability of bacterial cell or any cell, it may be the plant cell or it may be the animal cell, to take the DNA from surrounding. So first we'll see how the artificial transformation is performed in any bacterial cell. तो फॉर दैट टू मेथड्स आर देयर। एक मेथड का नाम है केमिकल मेथड और दूसरा मेथड है इलेक्ट्रिकल मेथड। इन एनसीईआरटी दे हैव गिवन एम्फेसिस ऑन द केमिकल मेथड। तो फर्स्ट विल सी द केमिकल मेथड, हाउ transformation is performed artificially. In bacterial cell. Now just assume this is a bacteria and this is a DNA. Take this DNA as a recombinant DNA or any DNA. Now how this bacterial cell can take this foreign DNA. तो फॉर दैट जो है वी विल स्टडी द केमिकल मेथड एंड दीज आर द स्टेप्स ऑफ केमिकल मेथड। तो सी द फर्स्ट स्टेप। एज वी नो डीएनए इज ए हाइड्रोफिलिक मॉलिक्यूल। And they are also negatively charged. Why it is negatively charged? In the previous class, I have told you that DNA contains the phosphate group and that make the DNA negatively charged. So here the DNA is negatively charged, or you can say it is a hydrophilic. Now if you see the cell membrane of the bacteria, it contains phosphoglycerides. Which is also negatively charged. So DNA is also negatively charged and the cell membrane of the bacteria which contain phosphoglyceride is also negatively charged. So that's why this DNA cannot enter into the bacterial cell. So of course you have understood it is due to the electrostatic repulsion. That is, this one is negative and this one is also negative, that is the membrane is also negative. So there will be the electrostatic repulsion. Now how that bacteria will take this DNA? तो फॉर दैट जो है हियर बैक्टीरियल सेल आर मेड कॉम्पिटेंट टू टेक द डीएनए बाय ट्रीटिंग विद द any divalent cations like calcium chloride. As you know, calcium chloride, here calcium जो है it is positively charged. So when we treat the bacterial cell with the calcium as well as the DNA, so what happens? That calcium ion which is present in the membrane as well as in the DNA remove this electrostatic repulsion. This calcium जो है attract the DNA. It means you can say the electrostatic repulsion which was earlier, it is removed by the calcium now. Then what is the next step? These DNA जो है comes closer to the bacterial cell due to the removal of electrostatic repulsion. Now the third step, if you see carefully, now this bacterial cell and the DNA, first they are placed on the ice. Now what is the purpose of placing them on ice? So what is the meaning of thermal motion? Every molecule जो है अपने certain temperature पे उनमें movements होता रहता है, but as we place on the ice, तो ये thermal motion क्या हो जाता है, दोनों molecule का जो है कम हो जाता है. तो उनके कम होने से क्या होता है, ये DNA जो है ये आके इससे बैक्टीरियल सेल से बाइंड कर जाता है. It is clearly written, bacterial cell and DNA, that is the recombinant DNA and bacterial cell, are placed on ice. So what is the purpose of placing on the ice? That decrease the thermal motion, that is in between them जो है thermal motion is decreased. तो जब thermal motion जब कम होगा तो ये DNA जो है ये बैक्टीरियल सेल के साथ आके बाइंड कर जाता है, अटैच कर जाता है. Now the main problem is that how that DNA जो है it will enter into the bacterial cell. बैक्टीरियल सेल के अंदर कैसे ये इंटर करेगा. तो that's why जो है after placing on the ice, then a brief temperature of 42 degrees centigrade is given. That is also called heat shock. So due to that जो है the thermal motion again become faster, and due to that जो है DNA it easily enter into the bacterial cell. In NCERT only these steps are written. I have explained that why DNA is not able to enter into the cell membrane of bacterial cell. The reason is that there is a electrostatic repulsion, because DNA is also negatively charged, and the if you see here phosphoglyceride which are present in the cell membrane, it is also negatively charged. So due to that the electrostatic repulsion occur. That's why the chromosome is not able to come too near to the bacterial cell. Then how these bacterial cells are made competent so that it can take this DNA? So simply by treating with the calcium ion. Now this calcium ion, it decreases or removes the electrostatic repulsion. That's why the DNA, that is the foreign DNA, comes closer to the bacteria. After that, bacterial cell and the DNA are placed on the ice. What is the purpose of placing on the ice? That reduce the thermal motion between the DNA and bacterial cell. Because if thermal motion will be not reduced, then that DNA will try to move away from the bacterial cell. And this, due to the ice, the DNA get attached to the bacterial cell. Now the bacterial cell are placed on the, or they are given high temperature of 42 degrees centigrade, which is of just 90 seconds. That is called heat shock, and that increases the thermal motion, and this enables the bacteria to take up the recombinant DNA. So this is called chemical method. In electrical method, simply it is not written in the NCERT. The bacteria are given electricity of high voltage and that create the pores, and through these pores DNA easily enter into the bacterial cell. Now suppose if the host is animal cell. Dear students, we are talking about bacterial cell. Now if the host is animal cell. The animal cell, as we know, they are without cell wall. So there is a technique called microinjection, where simply DNA is injected into the nucleus of animal cell. This technique is called microinjection. But if the plant cells are there, the plant cell contain the cell wall. Now this purpose, that is the microinjection, will not work. So for that another method is there, that is called ballistic और जीन गन. तो इसके लिए हम क्या करते हैं, कोई हाई वेलोसिटी पार्टिकल्स लेते हैं जैसे गोल्ड या टंगस्टन, और उनको जो है इस डीएनए को जो है कोट कर देते हैं उसके ऊपर, एंड आफ्टर कोटिंग these high velocity particles are bombarded on the plant cell. There is one more method, that is the fourth. Disarming the pathogen. किसी पैथोजन को डिसआर्म कर दो. तो फर्स्ट वी हैव टू नो कौन से ऐसे पैथोजन हैं जो प्लांट्स को अटैक करते हैं. तो एक पैथोजन का नाम या एक बैक्टीरिया का नाम आप जानते हैं, उसका नाम है एग्रोबैक्टीरियम ट्यूमिफेसियंस. बैक्टीरिया का नाम है एग्रोबैक्टीरियम that attack several dicot plants. Now suppose this is a agrobacterium tumefaciens, and if you see their plasmid contain a piece of DNA. That piece of DNA is called tDNA, and the plasmid is called TI plasmid. TI means tumor inducing plasmid. So when this bacteria attack the dicot plant, they deliver this piece of DNA, that is the tDNA, into their normal cell, and that's why the normal cell of the plant convert into the tumor cells. Normal cells of the plant convert into the tumor cell, and these tumor cell start producing the chemicals required for this bacteria. So you can say it is a pathogen that attack the dicot plants. Similarly, if you see the animal cell, the retroviruses, they attack the animal cell and convert the normal cell into the cancerous cell. Now here the main thing is that why or how we will convert this pathogen into the useful vector. कैसे इन पैथोजेंस को जो है हम एक यूजफुल वेक्टर में चेंज करेंगे. तो सिंपली क्या करना है, इनके टीडीएनए को जो है यू जस्ट रिमूव एंड ऐड द जीन ऑफ ह्यूमन इंटरेस्ट. जैसे यू कैन ऐड द इंसुलिन जीन. And transfer this plasmid into the bacterial cell. So what will happen? When this agrobacterium will attack the dicot plant, they will transfer the insulin gene and the plant cell will start forming the insulin protein. So it means similarly retroviruses can also be disarmed. So thank you for today.